Hello everybody, welcome to That's Football. What a weekend of Premier League action we've had, and we're here to review it all. Arsenal, be aware, be afraid, be scared. They are scary good. Are they too good? Also, is it time to drop Salah? Wayne Rooney thinks so. We'll be talking about that, and Liverpool's issues, and are Chelsea in a title race? Second place suggests they are, but are they really? They play Arsenal next week, and that could change the dynamics of this Premier League completely. We'll also have a look at the bottom of the table, because I think it's becoming quite predictable. But Arsenal destroys Spurs. Let's start off at the top. Arsenal's dominant destruction of Spurs yesterday was something else. They played in a completely different style, and Spurs had no answer for it. Does anybody have an answer for Arsenal right now? I tell you, a lot of people are getting very scared of this team. I'm talking about certain ex-players, the media, rival fans, and even some Arsenal supporters who are starting to worry. They've built their narratives around Arsenal collapsing, the bottler's tag, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. That's what many have staked their reputations on this season. Arsenal won't win the league. Fortunately, I said at the start of the season that I think Arsenal will win it, and more people are coming around to that now. But that's not the point. The real issue is that some folks out there want this Arsenal team to fail. They've built their reps on it. I'm not sure they're going to be right this time. Arsenal just look too strong, way too strong. Think about players like Lloris, Havertz, Odegaard and Gabriel, not even on the bench yesterday. Then look at their depth. Ben White can't get near the starting Roman 11, yet he was a regular starter for years. That shows the quality they've got. Trossard and Martinelli on the bench too. It's not just your stars that make a great squad, it's that depth. Looking at the table, if Chelsea win on Sunday, and they'd be just 3 points behind. But it's not about one game. Even if Chelsea beat Arsenal, it doesn't mean they'll catch them. It's about what Arsenal have done in the previous 12 games, hardly conceding, not losing, and they've already played tough fixtures like Stamford Bridge, St. James Park, Old Trafford and Anfield. So, a loss to Chelsea, it's only 3 points, but the gap feels bigger because of their form so far. There's a long way to go, but I believe Arsenal are winning it. Those who call them bottlers are starting to think, shit, I might have got this wrong. They've shown they can win in different ways and handle injuries. 2 years ago, losing Gabriel or Odegaard would be a crisis. They've lost Saka and Saliba briefly, but they've built a super squad. All they need to do is keep going and prioritise the Premier League. I was chatting with Robbie this morning about the Bayern game on Wednesday. It's huge, but do they rotate? They're likely qualifying top 8 in the Champions League anyway, whereas beating Chelsea puts a hand on the trophy. They're 7 points clear of Man City. A win makes it 9. Massive game. Give me your thoughts. On to Liverpool very quickly. Should Salah be dropped? Wayne Rooney says yes. He's not putting in the defensive work, and Slot should make a big call to send a message to the team. If you're a new signing on the bench watching Salah not track back, what does that say? He's a legend, but Rooney's point is about standards. I get it. Does Slot need to make a statement? But flip it. If Bruno Fernandes was struggling at United and Amorim dropped him, some would applaud, but football's more nuanced. Salah's influence at Liverpool is massive. If you're a manager under pressure and you drop him, it could backfire, like Ruud Gullit with Alan Shearer at Newcastle. Slot has left Salah out before, like in Europe against Galatasaray. Salah's not the player he was, but who do you drop him for? Chiesa maybe, but it's short term and could create bigger problems. Salah needs to step up. That's the answer, not necessarily dropping him, which might make things worse. Liverpool's issues aren't just one player, it's the whole club. They've dealt with Jurgen Klopp leaving, transfers, new players, and form dip. Second, season syndrome is real. They need a reset, like a team, building day or paintballing. We expect them to bounce back, but how? Dropping Salah won't fix it alone, in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts. Chelsea talk now. Massive game against Arsenal this weekend, but both have big midweek ties. We'll cover them on watch-alongs. Chelsea vs Barcelona tomorrow, Arsenal vs Bayern Wednesday. Two huge Champions League clashes. Are Chelsea in a title race? Mesca deserves huge credit for getting them second. Some Chelsea fans were sceptical, almost waiting for him to fail, but he's defying that. They're the second best team in England right now, efficient, mastering wins even when not at their best. Ridiculous quality in the squad, but the limit is experience, not many over 25. That's why I don't see them as title contenders yet, but stranger things have happened, like Leicester winning it. Cole Palmer's not even starting, which says a lot. Even staunch fans wouldn't compare this to past title sides like the Terry, Lampard, Drogba era or Hazard's team. It doesn't scream champions, especially against Arsenal. But it's a big week. Beat Barcelona and Arsenal and everything changes. Belief, confidence, status. We'll revisit this soon. If they keep these players, they'll gain experience. Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez top talents. They're a work in progress, but you can grow in season. Interesting times, down to the bottom half. The relegation battle. The promoted sides have made it more interesting, but familiarity is creeping in. Wolves have replaced Sunderland at the bottom. Fair play to Sunderland, not even in the bottom half, and I think they'll stay up. Huge credit. But Leeds and Burnley are slipping into a trap. For promoted teams, it's not just about 30-35 points. It's displacing an established side. Sunderland might with Wolves, who look doomed, but Leeds and Burnley, who are they pulling down? West Ham and Forest sacked managers and seem on the up. Fulham with Silva, unlikely. Newcastle, no. Everton with Moyes. Solid. Brentford under Keith Andrews, doing well, though they could dip. Liverpool, forget it. Leeds and Burnley are losing regularly now, not like early season when they picked up points. Leeds vs. Villa should have been at least a draw, but they lost. Burnley's in a losing rhythm like past promoted sides. Ipswich, Luton, Sheffield United. I'd worry about them going down with Wolves. Still early, but that's my call. Anyway, get your comments below. I'm on United stand tonight. Man United vs Everton to close the weekend. A win puts us nicely in the top 5, maybe 4th with goal difference. The race for 5th is wide open. I still see Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool in the top 4. Liverpool will recover. But 5th, United have as good a shout as anyone. Let me know. Smash a like, subscribe, and I'll speak to you on the next one.